Hello friends, it's Audrey from Odds and Ends and welcome to Povember. This is an open challenge from Priscilla over at Release the Craftin', and we are unlocking the mind of Edgar Allan Poe. It starts today, November 1st, and the hashtag is Povember25. And there are 6 poems in this challenge. It's going to be The Valley of Unrest, Spirits of the Dead, The Conqueror Worm, To the River, A Valentine, and Alone. And each one of the poems has 5 prompts. I'm going to link her video that tells more about it. There are 3 little tiers of how you can join this challenge. She does have digitals to go with this, either free if you're a Patreon member, or you can go to her Etsy shop. They're really affordable. I have too many supplies I want to use up. I am not printing out digitals. I love her work, but I'm going to see what I can do on my own. I am using, for the background papers for my journal, I am using like 22 sheets of the Del Moody cardstock from the Paper Studio. I had gotten this on clearance for $2.99 at Hobby Lobby, their last major clearance section. I made 3 little journals, and they all coordinate. And we're going to do the one with the black eyelets and string. This is poem 1 and 2. The white one will be poem 3 and 4, and the yellow one will be poem 5 and 6. So I have started. The inside cover of the first one, I have edged the journal in washi tape. I like to do that because sometimes, depending on how thick my cardstock is, it doesn't like to stay down even with the best glues. So I find it much better if I put a strip of washi tape there, and then I don't have to worry about it coming undone in the future. And I always glue the washi tape on the ends so it stays down. I don't find I need to do the whole thing unless it's a incredibly cheap washi tape. And most of the time I just end up tossing those because I don't like them. So I cut the page with the prompts for my front cover, and you see the top and the bottom. And I just outlined it in a sapphire blue, royal blue ink. I found a raven in flight to go on to be my focal point. I did edge it in the same royal blue ink, and I did a clear grit glaze on with a tree pattern, and you can barely tell, and I tinted the clear glaze with diamond what is it called, dragonfly glaze. And it's very strange because I've never noticed do this before, but I've never done it on multiple different colors. So on the black raven, it tinted the glaze red. On the purple, it tinted it blue. On the gray, it's pretty much clear with a little bit of a blue tint to it. But yeah, the black shows up red, shows up purple on the gray, and clear on the white. It's very, very cool. And up close you can kind of tell it is a tree pattern stencil. And on the bird, if you go like this, you can see the tree. And I added these little wind beads that I was using in my Halloween thing. Figured I'd just use up that packet before they dried up and I lost them. On here, I had taken this from the internet. It was an advertisement for a writing journal, and it had a quote from either the author or Edgar Allan Poe himself. It says, I am a writer, therefore I am not sane. And I figured that was very appropriate for unlocking the mind of Edgar Allan Poe. And I added some, just a little bit of extra to decorate the inside cover, a few more of the swirls. I did ink around the letters here to make them pop, add some washi tape, add a little key. The glue's not quite dry in the center yet. And yes, I try to just glue the bottom, but I like to fill it in also because it doesn't tend to pop off later on in life. And then you can see each one of these this is not double-sided paper, so I am fine with the white because I will ink it up, and I am going to write parts of the poem on index cards, frame it around another paper, do something pretty on this side, or I could possibly, nope, I think it's going to stay on here. I'm not quite sure. Here's the name of the poem. This is going to be silence on that side. And this is, looks like angels and church members type background paper on this side. And I just thought it was good for silence. So these are my journals. And I will be doing the 2 poems per journal. And I hope you'll check it out. I'll probably be posting on either Saturdays or Sundays, maybe both, depending on how much I get done. And thanks for watching, guys. And I will tag Priscilla in this, so in case you want to go check it out and see more of the rules and everything. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.